Hello everyone, I'm Adrija. Welcome again. Today I'm back with a very interesting and helpful video for you all. In English language, the most commonly asked question that you might face in front of people is, tell me something about yourself. That is, self-introduction. Means how will you introduce yourself in front of other people. So there are a lot of places where people might ask you this question. It can be in a formal way. What are the formal places? The number one, the most common, in a job interview. It can be when you need to introduce yourself in the first day of your school. It can be introducing yourself in front of a new teacher, or introducing yourself in a public event. There are a lot of informal places as well, like probably at a family event when you need to introduce yourself in front of a relative, and when you need to introduce yourself in front of a new classmate probably. So there are a lot of places where you might come across this question. Can you tell me something about yourself? So you need to make sure that you have an answer ready to this question, that you do not fumble up with your words. So today I'm going to be sharing with you how will you make your own self-introduction. And I'm sure that this video would be helpful to you. So make sure to watch this video till the end. At first, I'm going to be saying what are the points that we need to add in our self-introduction, and at the end of this video I'm going to share a sample self-introduction with you. And the thing that you need to do is write down your own self-introduction in the comment box below. So without any delay, let's begin. In a self-introduction, the first thing that you need to start with is greetings. What are the greetings? Hi, hello, or you can say good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. So if you are in an interview, at that time you must add sir or ma'am after your greetings. So it goes like this: good afternoon ma'am, good morning sir. It would be better if you use good morning, good afternoon, or good evening in job interviews because it sounds more formal. Now, if you are at a public event, then you need to add everyone or everybody after your greetings. So it goes like this: hi everyone, hello everybody, good morning everyone. Okay, so this is how you will start your self-introduction. The next point is stating your name, telling your name. So how will you tell your name? The most simplest one is I am dash. So I am Adrija Biswas. Or you can use my name is Adrija Biswas. Or just you can use I am Adrija if you don't need to add the title. So remember this, if you are at a job interview, then you must add your full name. Okay, you must tell your full name because it sounds more formal. Don't leave it like this, I am Adrija. It's wrong. It doesn't sound that formal. So it's always better to tell your full name at interviews. But if you are introducing yourself in front of a new classmate or a friend, then you can just start it like this: hi, I am Adrija. Okay, so let's repeat it from the first. Good morning sir, my name is Adrija Biswas. So this is how you will start it. The third point that you need to add is the place, the location. Where do you come from? Where do you live? I'm going to give you some examples of how to form a sentence to tell your location. You can say, I am from dash. I am from West Bengal. This is the most simplest way. You can also use I belong to. I belong to Kolkata. I belong to Delhi. Okay. The next one is I come from. You can also use this. I come from the state of West Bengal. so it sounds really good. You can use I was born and raised in. I was born and raised in Kolkata. It means that you were born in Kolkata and you grew up in Kolkata as well. So I was born and raised in Kolkata. Now, if you were born in some other place and now you currently live in some other place, then what will you use? You can make your sentence like this. I am originally from Kolkata, but now I live in Delhi. I am originally from dash, but now I live in dash. So this is how you can form your sentence. Now, you will use this when you are inside of your country. But if you are talking with someone who is outside of your country, at that time you must mention your country's name because they might not know your city's name. So at that time, the best thing is to mention your country's name. Okay. The next one is your occupation. What do you do? So for me, I am a student. I study in class 9. So you can use it like I am a doctor. I am an engineer. So you can just state your occupation like this. Now the next point is qualification. Well, qualification is a must for job interviews. But if you are introducing yourself in an informal event in front of your families or friends, at that time you might not use it. It's not necessary. But at job interviews, it is completely necessary. So my qualification is that I study in class 9. And remember, if you are a student, so at that time, don't add TH after your number, okay? So I study in class 9. It is not I study in class 9th, okay? It is completely wrong. If you say class after that, you just add the number. I study in class 7. I study in class 8. Or you can say I am in 9th standard or 9th grade. At that time, you add TH. I am in 2nd grade. I am in 3rd grade. I am in 6th grade. After that, you add the 2nd, 3rd, 9th, okay, the TH after that. So, class 9 but 9th standard. Now, if you are a graduate, you can just state it like this. I am a graduate. I am in BSc 2nd year. So, these are some examples by which you can actually state your qualification. Now, if you have, especially in job interviews, if you have any extra qualification, like just not your school and college things, if you have like completed a course probably, so at that time you can also state it during interviews. As for example, I have also completed 6 months course in computer. Okay, you can add your extra qualification in your job interviews, self-introduction as well. So this was qualification. Now next, let's move to the next one, that is experience. So what is experience? Experience is that if you have actually worked somewhere before, you can also state that it might be beneficial for you during job interviews. You must state it. If you have an experience beforehand, then you must state it during job interviews. So it goes like this. But if you do not have an experience, you are new, then you should use this term, fresher. So you can say, I am a fresher. Okay. Now, if you have previous experience, then how will you say it? So you can use it like this. I have 3 years of experience in dash, in your particular field. Suppose in marketing. So I have 3 years of experience in marketing. I have 4 years of experience in dash. I have 4 years of experience in English teaching. So this is how you can state it. You can also use, I have worked in the teaching field for 4 years. Okay, I have worked in the dash field for dash years. You can also use this structure to state your experience. And remember, this isn't necessary at all in informal events. with your friends and family. Experience is just for job interviews. Now the next one is family. How many members are there in your family? Do you have any brothers or sisters? If you want to state it in your self-introduction, it can be for informal and formal, both places. So this is how you can use it. I live in a nuclear family, or I live in a joint family. There are 3 members in my family. There are 3 of us in my family. If you have a brother or a sister, you can state it as well that I have a brother or I have 2 siblings. If you don't want to state the gender, so I have 2 siblings. And if you are an only child, then use I am an only child. Okay, so this was family. The next point is hobbies. It is always good to add hobbies in your self-introduction to tell a little bit about yourself and what you like to do. So you can state your hobbies like this. The simplest way is my hobbies are. My hobbies are singing and dancing. And you can also use love or like. I like dancing. I like cooking. Or I love painting. Okay, you can also, I really like, it also sounds great. I really like playing tennis. You can use I enjoy as well. I enjoy dancing. I enjoy reading books. So this is how you can state your hobbies. Now with this, we come to the conclusion of our self-introduction. You can end your self-introduction with this. So that's all about me. Thank you. So this is how you can end your self-introduction. So these were the points that you need to mention in your self-introduction. The first one is greetings. The second one is name. The third one is place. Where do you live? Your location. The fourth one is your job. What do you do? And the fifth one is qualification. You can just use this for job interviews. You might leave this for informal events. The sixth one is experience. You can also leave this for informal events. But you should use it for job interviews. The seventh one is family. How many members are there in your family? The eighth one is hobbies. And at last, to end your self-introduction. So this is how you need to make your self-introduction. So now let me tell you a sample introduction of a woman named Aarti Roy. Okay. So here it goes. Good morning, sir. My name is Aarti Roy. I come from the state of West Bengal. I am an English teacher. Currently, I am pursuing PhD in English language from North Bengal University. I have worked in the teaching field for 4 years. There are 3 members in my family. My hobbies are singing and reading. I really love playing tennis and cooking as well. That's all about me. Thank you. So this was a sample self-introduction for you guys. Now it's your turn. Write down your own self-introduction in the comment box below. I'd be eagerly waiting for your comments. So I hope this video was helpful to you. But if you have any queries or any suggestions even, then please make sure to write it down in the comment box below. So that's all for today. If you like this video, click on the like button and subscribe for more such English related videos. Thank you. Bye.